Hello and welcome back to Don't Run with Stitches. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, 4 crazy rescue dogs, and a rescue cat who likes to craft in her spare time. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. It boosts my serotonin and my self-esteem. And I could use that. And if you are a returning friend, you already know the crazy you're in for. So grab your drink, sit on back, and let's have at it. It is the 31st of May. Rumble is officially fixed, and I have been driving top down and loving life. There is something about it that just soothes my soul. I forgot last week to say thank you to some Stitchy kindness that I got. One was some lovely teas and a mug that said, sending a long distance hug from my dear friend Julie. And the other fun thing that showed up was some new silverware from my friend Kim.
Here, it just got cleaned.
Here's my mug.
See? And you're using some of the silverware right
now. And then, so that brightened my day. I have been going non-stop, so eating dinner. Okay. And then Kim sent me this huge stuffable box. And I was like, what in the world am I? And it starts off. Oh, first of all, she sent me the nice sheath from when we went to StitchCon and we stayed in an Airbnb, and I was like, they had no sharp knives in the Airbnb. So we just ordered some, and I was like, I'll just take them home with me. It's not a big deal. Because I drove and everybody else flew. So she sent me back the sheath to the knife. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even remember what knife it goes to. But I did laugh. So then she sent me this amazing bag that is just ginormous. I got to put the bottom in the bag. Okay. And for the $2.50. And this bag, I don't know, key fob. So, and inside there was also floating around my desk is a little red, white, and blue pin and another keychain doodad. Okay, but inside of the package was a bunch of patterns and stuff. So she said, this is all kitted up. Just gonna put them back in the box. I don't know, I have to go through and figure out what I have, if I have some duplicates or not, but if not, but what I'm not going to use and stitch, she said to go ahead and raffle off. So there's this one and this one. He's kind of cute. I did not have this one. I was debating getting this, so now I have the rest of that series, so that's good. So that one I will be using. The little fat sheep. I think I might have these. Grab your balls. This one I love. I'll have to track down the charms, but that's okay. I think the charms are just really cool stars, so that'll be fairly easy. And then for Bean, that would be a fancy flamingo. Tropical Troop, which I love. The little dogs. And it's got, I think it's probably like the leftover threads from when somebody did it. Which, knowing Bent Creek, that's generally enough to do it the second time. Oh, but wait, there's still more. We got, she is clothed in strength and dignity, not diggity. Dignity. this sweet one by Madame Chantilly. So sweet. I'll stitch those. This guy, he is Kim. I don't know that Kim did this in the called for, or if she just used whatever she had on hand. But he's so funky and different, but he was so cute. So we got him. I had originally sent her this. She stitched it. I said, I'm going to buy it again because I'll stitch it for Bean. Well, she finished hers and she sent it back to me to stitch. So, then we have Liberty. Love this one. Lots of 4th of July. I'm on a patriotic kick, so that works for me. This super cute patch. I'll put that on my Jeep Babes jacket. And long waist weave. And again, I'll track down the extra charm, which again just looks like it's a star. So, yeah, mind blown. So, some of you may have noticed I put up. So for the month of June, I'm going to do my stitching a little differently. June is Paul's birthday, so I'm going to dedicate a project each week that, for me, I'm going to spell out the name Paul. The other option would be, if you wanted to join me on it, is to stitch something historical based. He's a big OSU fan, big history person. So, and in between there, I'll still be stitching on Quaker flag because I can't figure out. Quaker flag doesn't fit into his alphabet of Paul. So, but I did work on Quaker flag. I know, she's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Here's my problem. I'm stitching this on 18 count Sky by Atomic Ranch, which is this pale blue, and it's lovely, right? But the white's not doing much. It's kind of blending in. And I don't know if I should keep going, or if somebody has another suggestion that might stand out a little bit better but still give the illusion of a white. So I'm kind of stuck. I may just have to. Somebody suggested sulky because sulky might be a little bit more poof to it. It may just be something I'm going to have to play. I don't know. So, I also worked on the Betsy Ross Quaker Sampler by Twin Peak Primitives. I love this piece. And with the sad and tragic loss of one of the twins, I thought it was very apropos to pull out and work on her. She is stitched on 28 count Doblin by Be Stitch Me in the colorway Coffee Club. I finished this whole motif and started filling in this one. So she's going strong. Something different. So I also pulled out Lady Justice by Mirabilia. As you guys know, I'm doing a color conversion. So I'm going to keep this one out. This will be my L for Paul for June. And my hope, if I can get some really good stitching time in for that, at least that week, that I will be at least. My goal is honestly to be to the point where all she'll need is her beads. I've been doing the Kreinik as I go. So I worked more down in here, and that seems to be, I don't know, I just really wanted to stitch on her a lot lately. So we'll keep seeing her. I also worked on Dear Soldier, which is the pattern I was trying to remember last week, and couldn't remember what the name of it. Just Dear Soldier was the pattern. I was trying to remember what it was called last week. I'm going to use this for you and Paul because that's the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. But I did work on it already this week, or last week. And I went from not even having this motif all filled in to having all of that done. The trick is that I did a DMC conversion and I don't really like this colors. So we'll see. So then last but not least, I worked again on Pandemic. And actually got quite a bit. See, I got the second deer in and this huge chunk in here done. So that's all of my stitching. P will be for Pandemic. And that's kind of everything that's going on. I know that seems really rushed, but I'm like literally got to run out the door and grab the kid. So that's kind of where everything is. So with that said, I'm going to let you go. I have quite a bit to do this week. So remember, you are smart and you are beautiful. You are brave and strong and you are loved. You are needed and you are wanted, and mostly you matter. So if there's anything I can do, let me know and I will talk to you then. Bye, y'all.